dealing with me this week or not dealing with anybody. Really appreciate that. Like I said earlier in the week, it's not an easy decision to make, but it's something that I wanted to, do for our kids and continue to focus. We had, really focused, really great week of practice. Wednesday was a physical, intense practice. Guys are on edge a little bit, which is a good thing. Slowly as we get to game time, we expect it, just continue to rise in what we're doing. So we had a great week of practice, and I'm excited about that. Today I know you guys want to ask. I'm not going to comment on any injuries or our health status, good or bad. We'll just kind of leave it at that. So that I'll be happy to answer any questions you all have.
How much of your approach this week, not just with the media stuff, but just kind of everything was sort of influenced or guided by what you guys did at Michigan State when you would have Michigan Week? Did you kind of draw a lot on that?
Yeah, I mean, you always kind of draw back to what you've done in the past. Like I said, it wasn't because of you guys. It was nothing but, that's something we did. We do it every year. I don't remember. But it was something as a coordinator that I liked the attitude that, I just, like, it fired me up. It was like, hey, we're together. It's just us in this room. And to me, it brought our football team closer together and the coaches closer together. It was just us. And that's which is what it is every week, really. But, it's just, like I told you, it was an attitude.
Besides the media ban, Pat, what other things do you do differently this week?
Nothing really. I mean, it's a game as usual. I mean, we had our same Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday practice. There's not much of a change there. I mean, we want to keep the same type of schedule that we normally have for every other game.
You said you wanted to create a certain kind of attitude, a certain mindset. Have you seen a difference in the team this week?
You know what I have? I think they've been really locked in. And maybe I lock you guys out all the time. But they were really locked in, and I did see that. And again, is it because of that or not? I don't know. They're ready to go.
What challenge do these run pass options that Penn State does? What challenge does that present? How do you kind of prepare for it? I know a lot of teams do it, but
yeah, this is the most I've seen. This is Baylor did some of them. They're not easy. So it's something you're playing the run and the pass. I mean, you'll see it. You'll see a lot of them when they get down to the red zone. They get inside the 25. You're going to see. I can show you the tape of lineman downfield 5 yards, which an umpire's looking this way and the ball's been thrown over that way. He doesn't know it. So it really confuses not only defense but the officials, and I think officials have trouble doing their job. But you'll see a lot of them in that area. But you're going to see a lot of them on P and 10, wherever the ball is. I mean, they're probably the most RPOs I've seen. So that's what Coach Moorhead likes. And but the good thing is, what they do is get you in a lot of one-on-one situations because you're committed to playing the run. So you're going to see a lot of one-on-ones. You call them pops, or they'll run a slant route. We worked a lot this week. But it's all going to be one-on-ones with the safeties and corners out there. So they're almost like in man-to-man, which we don't like to be. I'm not a man guy. We don't like man coverage, but they make you get into those situations. So, those are opportunities for them for big plays, and we got to eliminate those.
The experience you have on defense, does that make you feel a little better when you're facing a team like that creates those one-on-ones?
It does. I mean, again, I think our defense is built to stop those. I mean, anytime you see a team throw a bubble and you see, Terrence Webb and Reggie Mitchell drive on those bubbles, we play that different than anybody. So that's a form of that was the dinosaur, RPO is the bubble. But now they have ones that are going downfield, I mean, you can go back to, Tebow. I mean, the Tebow is him running and then jumping up and throwing the ball. It looks like a run. All of a sudden he, throws it to a tight end in the end zone. So that's kind of what you're going to see Saturday after the offense.
If the offensive linemen are maybe downfield too far, we have a conversation with the officials before the game?
We will have a conversation.
What kind of
I don't know if they listen to me, but we'll have a conversation.
what kind of threats does the running back Barclay pose to your defense?
Every problem that you can have, he poses. He's a very, very talented football player. I mean, he's special. He's a special kid. He's got great feet. You watch any game last year, he's impressive. He can make plays. He can spin. He can run you over. He's powerful. He's a great pass protector. You see him in there. He's not going to be one of those guys that's going down choppy. I think he tried to chop one time. He's man enough to take you up top. But I'm sure we'll see some chops as well. I'm not telling you we're not going to see any. We're prepared for all that. But he's man enough to stay up high.
Going back to last season, Pat, your defense has struggled in some cases with more mobile quarterbacks like Marquise Williams from Carolina, the new quarterback. What do you think has accounted for some of those difficulties you all have had? And how does
Well, I don't know what you say struggle is, but I don't remember
I guess
Marquise. I don't remember
statistically,
Marquise, rushing for 200 yards. He didn't look like some of those guys I've seen rush for 300 yards. We really never struggled with those guys and don't expect to. But you're dependent 11 guys. Is it going to be perfect? No, it's never going to be perfect. But when you see a quarterback run for 100 yards, like if he runs for 200 yards, or if we got a 100-yard rusher on a designated quarterback run, then we've got a problem. If we don't have that, I think we're sound.
Offensively, did you script a series, at the beginning of the game for Villanova last week? Like predetermine your plays. Do you do that? Are you doing that?
I'm not going to comment on that. It's nobody needs to know if we script or don't script. They can all guess.
He scripts media sessions.
Yeah, you can see. I can check my notes.
You talked about how the game is meaningful in terms of recruiting. You also said recruits sometimes make decisions based on various things. But do you have any specific memories of Michigan State week where maybe you guys got a win and you got a big haul after?
No, I mean it's not an immediate. I mean, you're not going to win or lose a game and have a guy say I'm going the other side. Kids don't make decisions like that. I don't think. They may make them in other parts of their lives, but not in that way. It's a long-term thing. There's a lot of things that go into it. But no, I've never seen it.
Can you give us an idea of how many recruits you might have on the sideline or invited to the game?
How many? 75. I don't know.
75, really?
Last week you said the goal was for teams to stop the run, obviously, and then try to hold them under 100 yard rushing. You did 53. This week when we talked about the running back market, you can be the best in the country. So you think 100 yards is still the goal, and make it a little bit higher.
That's where we can the goal is the goal. It's a standard. It's Pitt standard. It's our defense standard. Our objective is just to stop the run. Having over 100 yards is not getting it done. That's the goal. Regardless of how good he is, we just got to put more guys in the box. If we had 14 guys in there, we'll do that.
Did you challenge the offensive line to be better this week?
I challenge everybody, not just the offensive line. Again, sometimes you play up, sometimes you play down. Really don't care about what last week was. We're going to motivate them for this week, and I don't think kids need challenges. I mean, they look at the tape and they can say, "Did I play good? Did I play bad? Can I play better? Can I play more physical? Can I play with more leverage?" So I think we challenge everybody to get better every week, really. And again, I would not sit there and say the offensive line was a weakness last week. Like I said, some communication errors, and again, give them credit. I mean, they got guys in this function too. They're not, they didn't play the 6 years before. They're a good football team.
What did Nathan show you this week, that makes you think you might play better on Saturday?
It's so hard. I didn't sit there and watch Nathan the whole time, but Nathan's had a good week of practice. I just think he was pressing and maybe just trying not too hard to make plays. To just relax and let the game come to you. And do the little things that you need to do to win the football game. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to press every situation. I just think he wants to be perfect. And we're not going to be perfect. We're not perfect in here. I'm not perfect. And our kids aren't going to be perfect. They're going to make mistakes. But just relax and try to play the game.
What's your philosophy on using Jordan Whitehead on offense in general, and then something we might see on Saturday?
Maybe. We could. I mean, if I told you we would, we didn't use him until kind of mid-season last year. It's kind of hard to get him going early, but he's worked some stuff. You could see him, you could not see him.
Even from a perception standpoint, Pat, how important was regularly beating Michigan in Michigan State's rise in the college football world while you were there? And how do you, and if you guys get to the point where you can beat Penn State in this series with being renewed here, how important do you feel like that can be to your program as you try to build it?
Well, obviously, if you're winning, it's going to have a program. I think it's plain and simple. I don't think we have to, even ask a question about that. I think it's a given. If you win, it helps you out a little bit. I mean, it helped out the program Michigan State immensely. And it would help out anybody.
Do you see maybe some more freshmen playing this week?
Possibly.
Any names?
Does the environment maybe make you a little bit more hesitant to play freshmen than you otherwise would at this point in the season?
I mean, kids like to play football, and the environment is going to be electric. I think our fans will be unbelievable. I think we need those guys to come out, be loud. As I said in my radio show last night, You need to wear the blue and gold and be obnoxious all over the place.
How well will you sleep Friday night?
Sleep like a baby.
Is that every game?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's pretty good.
Well, why is that?
Take the melatonin. And you're gone.
You're all drugged
Yeah.
up now.
Somebody needs a
Melatonin.
fire alarm.
That's happened before.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Pat.